All right. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy hump day. Good to see you. Good to see you. We want to throw out some vibes this morning. One is I know Adrian is on her way to Ohio. I think I had that right. And we want to say prayers for safe travel. And you go rock it there, lady. Go build, go launch a new state. Okay. And have some great time with that grandmother. I know you're going to swell her heart up by going and seeing her. So uh, good to see everybody this morning. I was blessed this morning, me and Andrea, because we attended the Momentum call. It was their 4,000th call. It dates back since 2011. Marlene, I can go around the room. Sandy, Chris, I'll leave somebody out, but so many of our Canadian friends and family. But it ventures past that, right? April, it ventures past that. It ventures into the United States and other countries. And the word today embodies you guys. So I got on that call and I listened to so much love, so much appreciation of each other, so much talk about consistency. I actually said on the call, 4,000 calls. What does that mean to me? It's the art that most humans struggle to possess in life, and it's consistency. And I can relate to it because I've been there. Relationships, spirituality, health, profession. Jim Rohn said an apple a day will change your life. But why? It's the things that are easy to do are also the things that are not easy to do. They're just hard to stay consistent. 10 push-ups a day will change your body structure over time. So why don't we all do 10 push-ups? Well, I don't know. Don't take that course. It's a tough course to take because we just can't figure out humans, right? They're strange creatures. But here's the truth is when you're consistent to something, beautiful things happen. And we experienced that this morning on the call. Beautiful things have happened over the years because of your consistency. So the word for today, though, is kind. Coming from the letter K, which is our words this week, kind. And it embodies what you guys have put on for over 4,000 calls. Having a friendly or genuine nature or attitude. Have you ever been around somebody that you're like, I'm comfortable around them. They make me feel at home. I almost said something, but I'm not going to on the live. But we all can, we've all probably had grandparents in our life that one side made you feel like, oh my goodness, the home is yours. When you need something to drink, you can go get the drink. Like you just feel so comfortable. But then sometimes somebody doesn't make you feel so comfortable. So you feel like you got to ask permission. You got to walk around tippy-toeing around. How many of you felt that way before? Yeah, we all have. But when you encounter kind, you can just feel it. You can sense it. I tell people all the time, we got the best people in the world in our company because they're kind. They really, truly care about each other. Maybe not everyone, but a large majority just truly care about each other. And that's what I want to spend the rest of my life with. You're considerate, humane, cordial. I come across this quote, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. I'm going to say it again. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. So it could be picking up a little piece of paper on your wall. Kindness to the world. Kindness to the environment. No matter how small, it's not wasted. It could be just, hey, how are you, with a smile. No matter how small, it's never wasted. It could be deciding today I'm going to pick up the phone and call my brother, or jump in the car, Adrian, and go see my grandmother that maybe I hadn't seen in 20 years. No act of kindness, right, is ever too small. It's never wasted. Great things are going to happen from it. And so when I think of people that are kind humans that I want to be known as that kind human. I think of words like compassion, benevolent, thoughtful, sympathetic, genuine, kindly, humane. They're just nice. You don't remember this. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. In me saying that, I want us all to remember this. It's okay to be kind. It's not a form of weakness. So let's go out and just figure out ways that we can be thoughtful, sympathetic, genuine, humane, compassionate, benevolent. And here's what happens to our feelings in the process. We're more confident. It makes us more in control. We have more happiness throughout the day, in the weeks and the months. We have more optimism for our future. All of those things are reasons why we should go out every day and look for opportunities to be kind. And so this word right here, it was great. I got on the call, Marlene, earlier, and thanks for the invitation, because you guys embody kindness. That's why people gravitate to you. That's why people enjoy being around you. And I know this, what it does to me, it inspires me that no matter what meeting, Randy, I'm going into today, or that person that I encounter, I know this, there's going to be something in the back of my mind today that's like, what can you do, no matter how small, to make a difference? So, Andrea, I'll turn it to you.
Well, thank you, Coach, and congratulations again to our Canadian friends. Great work. 4,000 can't even fathom. So big claps over here. The quote that I found this morning is 3 things in human life are important. The first is to be kind. The second is to be kind. And the third is to be kind. And I think about, and that's Henry James. And there's so many times in our life where we have this decision. Like we can choose in that moment to be right, or we can choose to be kind. And oh man, so often I really want to be right. I really do. But it's a great reminder to focus always on kindness. Sometimes we've got to, work, but always focus on kindness. And I'll tell you guys a little secret into Andrea's world. I try really hard not to be on my phone before the coach's corner. Like I don't typically check text messages. I try not to answer too many calls because I try to take that morning time for Andrea time, and then coach's corner on is like real life. And this morning, I don't know why, but I did. I got on my phone and there was a beautiful text message from our very own Ann Wilson. And she shared some kindness, but she reminded me of a story. And so, Ann, I want to thank you for that. Thank you so much. And she shared a story, and she shared this with us before, gosh, years ago now, it seems like, I'm sure it is, about her mama. And, there's people that or you hear about that do things in their life that you think, oh, I want to tuck that in my pocket. I want to bring that into my world. And one of the things that Ann's mama did, and her name was Jo, was she was kind. And she did this small activity that every single one of us could do. but it changed people's like the trajectory of their day. And so what she would do is when she was in the grocery store or, going through, a restaurant, fast food, whatever, and the person, and we've all had this, where the person turns to you and they say, have a good day, or have a great day, whatever it may, have a fantastic day. We've all heard where they say that. And it's almost like that rote comment where there's not a lot, perhaps too much thought behind it. But her mama would stop and take that moment to look them in the eye and say, you made today great. You've made it a good day. Using whatever word that they used in her response, in that pause, that eye contact would make such an impact on their day. And I think about, and I've heard this before, and I'm like, Ann Wilson, why haven't I been doing this every single day? So my goal is to remember that, because that little moment of seeing someone, there's a kindness, a little moment of acknowledging them and their role in making your day better. That is some moments of kindness. So some other quick things. So thank you, Ann, for reminding me of that. Love you so much. And I'm so grateful for your mama and for sure her positivity that's spreading like wildfire throughout this world still to this day. So thank you for that. But what can we all do on top of that to bring a little kindness? And I'm going to run through this really quickly, but smile. When we smile at people, I like to walk in the morning, walk, and I can get in my zone and I'm looking down. I'm like not a big eye contact person. But when we lift our head up and we make a smile at somebody, that can change so much. We feel better, they feel better. That just spreads kindness. Listen. So in those conversations that we have throughout our day, slow down and truly listen to what people are saying to us. Number 3 is touch. Okay, now, easy. You all know I'm not super touchy-feely, but touch. When you reach over, somebody's having a hard day and you do a gentle pat on their arm, or that gentle squeeze when you give a little bit of hug. But a lot of times people aren't getting that just kind touch in their life just throughout their day. So if you can add just a little bit, we can spread a little bit of kindness into this world. Number 4 is invite. So when there's somebody new, invite them into your circle, bring them onto the coach's corner, invite them to walk with you, invite them to meet some of your friends. Be welcoming, invite others into your world. Number 5 is write. So take the time, not R-I-G-H-T, but W-R-I-T-E, send out a compliment, send out a kindness, write an actual card. Like, do you know how much fun it is that when you get mail? Like, I had a Palmer card on my refrigerator that in California from like 8 years ago that literally moved to Alabama. Like, if you bring a card with you across the country, when you move in a car, like, you meant it. You wanted to keep it. There's value in those little cards. I've got some Canadian cards over here on my desk. Like, you keep it. Jane Brief sent me a card. I still have it. Like, so take the time to write something out via text, email, an actual physical card. Go send some love out. Compliment. So number 6 is to say something kind and genuine about somebody. Number 7 is help without being asked. Reach out and help somebody in a practical way. And that could be, like Coach said, pick up that piece of trash or bring that meal to a new mama. Volunteer at your church. If you've got a skill, go teach somebody, but find a way that you can help in this world. Number 8, encourage a friend, a family member. You see somebody struggling with their kids in a restaurant. We've all like, oh, I'm a mama. We've been there where you're like, oh, I'm going to pull out every hair on my head if you don't just sit down and eat your dinner. We've all seen those mamas on an airplane, and daddies too, where if you can just encourage, you're doing a great job. We've all been there. Like, love on people in that way. Forgive, make peace with somebody that has hurt you. Maybe you don't even need to tell them, but feel it inside you. That's going to make this world a kinder place. Connect. So find a person to connect with today. Meet a stranger. Pick up a conversation. If you're in an event, slow down to talk to people and to listen and help out. Give. That's number 11. Pay for the person behind you in the Starbucks line or the fast food line. Give your time to a friend or family member that needs you. Uber Eats cookies to a girlfriend that's going through a hard moment, whatever it may be, but find a way to give. Number 12 is be polite. We've talked about this before. Say please, say thank you. That just shares a little bit of kindness. And then lastly, love. Share as much love as you can. Ooh, you know what's fun? And I got this from Palmer. I got to say, I'm not a big I love you person, or I wasn't. I can't say that anymore. Every time I get off the phone, I'm going to tell you I love you. And I get some awkward pauses because people are like, I barely know you. But I'm like, shoot, I'm going to spread you some love because I love you as a human. So I'm going to love you. And so find a way to say I love you a little bit more in your life and see what kindness that creates.
Andrea, great word for today. So guys, we love you. We appreciate you. We're grateful for you. And have a great Wednesday out there.
Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, Ann Wilson. Love your mama too.
God bless you.
Love my mom
That
too.
was a great